Hello and welcome to another episode. Now, where we last left off with Brother Luther, I had inadvertently forgotten a key item. Unfortunately, the way the game works, you can't go back and replay the level to pick up that item. So, what I'm going to have to do is input manually the spell that we missed, the scroll. So, from the rest of the game, one of the spells will show up as a question mark. Now, I will show you here, if we go to new spell, I'm going to start off with a 3-point, make it simple. But basically, you pick any one of the gods, which, for any spell you do. And we want Protect, which is the Bankarok, and Self, which is Santek. This gives us... Now, as I said, it's actually in Brother Luther's level, and when you go to the old chapel, it is sitting on the pedestal. Unfortunately, when I went to the old chapel, I was in such a rush to get the two-handed sword that I totally forgot about the shield scroll. So, unfortunately, for the rest of the playthrough, this particular spell will show up as spell 7 instead of shield, which is what it actually is. And also, don't forget to make the same shield with the level 5. Now, from this point, what you want to do is you want to take your shield spell and you want to assign it to yourself. And I usually use it on the left side just because it's easy for me. So, pretty much, I'll be using that shield spell, and what it does is the runes, each one of the runes on the ground, it becomes a little dot that circles around you. Each one of the dots represents a hit that you can take without taking damage. So, from now on, whenever you see the dots flying around me, you know that that's my shield and it's protecting me from damage. Also, in the last level, we learned how to play the piano, and for those of you that have the game, there is a piano in the Voidwest Mansion, so let's go play it and see what happens. I believe it will give us our chapter page for the next chapter. He looks like he's having a bad day. Oh my god.
The darkness is coming.
Oh my god, oh my god. As I said earlier, we play the piano. It's the same tune as we had with Brother Luther to get the chapter page and begin our next chapter with Roberto. Which also in the cutscene, you will see one of the guys talking to Pius. Those of you that have played the demo to this on the N64, that is the character that you play as in the demo.
Who are you? I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
Survey the site quickly, dog, and maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
Now, unfortunately, Bianchi here, or Roberto, as he's actually called, has the lowest stamina of all characters, so he almost can't run at all. He can run for a little while, but it's so short that by the time that you start getting magic back, he's already gotten tired. All you gotta do is, certain places within the Forbidden City, you'll hear the sound of thumping rocks above. Look around for a spot where you can examine and survey the area. Once you have all the areas surveyed, you can move on as far as the level. time. Simply wait for them to make a clearing that you can pass through, or wait for them to walk by. But whatever you do, hold down the X button so that you don't start running. Remember, you have to creep by these things as slow as possible, otherwise they will hear you or bump into you. And if you're moving when they bump into you, then that triggers them. Now, I just want to point out, when I came to this spot right here, the controller rumbled. And if you're using a Wavebird, you won't be able to feel it, because Wavebird doesn't have the rumble. But if you have a controller with rumble, it will rumble at this point. That is telling you to use a Reveal Invisible, because there's an item here that I've been telling you since every time we come here, ever since the first time with Pios, that there would be an item here that would be invisible. Well, this is the time to reveal it. So all we gotta do is a Reveal Invisible. Okay. See here, Reveal Invisible. We want to cast it with the 5 point of the symbol opposing the god we are fighting. And there we have the Sapphire effigy. This is one of the 3 that we will need in order to get the ultimate weapon. Also, you'll notice, because we did the Reveal Invisible in the other room, it has also triggered the effect for this room, so we can now see the bridge to the item that we need.
Help me, Grandpa. I can't take this anymore.
Don't be so weak, Alex. You have a stronger mind than this. I didn't bring up a weakling. Not a scared wretch of a girl.
You kept all this from me. You kept me alone. You shared nothing with me.
I couldn't. I could never give you the burden. I just wanted you to grow up. To grow up and leave me alone. Why couldn't you have been killed with your parents?
Ouch, that's pretty harsh for a grandpa. Something must be going on with him that's making him seem so evil. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Now, in order to do this next room, you have to have the shield spell. Either do it manually, as I showed you in the beginning of this stream, or have the scroll already and simply cast it. But you have to have a shield in order to pass this room. If you don't have a shield up at 5-star, then you are pretty much toast.
Venture no further, or be struck down where you stand.
Who? What?
I am the guardian of this temple, the Forbidden City. None shall enter except the chosen. Speak. You are the chosen. For many years I have tested those who came here, and all have failed. You are unaffected by the power I wield, and thus must surely be the chosen.
I?
Once I was as you were, confused and without answers, yet they came in time. Now my duty is complete. I can finally rest. My sacrifice was not in vain.
And with that, our poor friend Kareem is finally allowed to pass on with his loved one. May he rest in peace. Okay, all we gotta do now is pick up the next. So now we have two of them. There's only one left, and it's in another level. Well, it's in this city, but we won't go into do a quick survey of the area, and I believe that that would be it. With that, we have finished off the survey. All we have to do now is head all the way back to the very beginning where we started, and hope that the guards will be nice enough to let us out. Any monsters remaining at this point are merely optional. Using the invisibility we get from the Mantarok room, we can simply go right past them and not even give it 2 licks of them. That was completely by accident. I did not see that. But since we're here, we might as well pick up some magic, right? As you saw there, whenever you teleport to one of the stations, if there's a monster there, they will self-destruct. The teleport station basically rolls them up. As long as we're in this dimension, we can't cast any spells, but fortunately we're still invisible from earlier.
What news do you bring me, Architect?
The foundations are infested. Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
You have done well to complete your goal, Bianchi. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons! You'd be insane to build there.
Silence, dog! What dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built. For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand. Let me educate you. Guards! Put this one with the others of the sacrifice. I am the Scourge of God, appointed to chastise you, since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity except me. You are wicked, but I am more wicked than you. So be silent! Now you, Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
That we have completed another chapter of Eternal Darkness. I hope you all enjoyed this stream, and I will see you next time. In the meantime, have a great night, and thank you for watching.